It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shoots! Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rafinha, Marquinhos, Bruno Guimaraes, looks to the other side, Alexandro, and here's Rafinha. Out of play for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior, Gerson, Rafinha, Bruno Guimaraes, lobbed in behind. Well read, nice interception. Can he finish? Goal, Brazil!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good spread. Alexandro cuts it out. Gabriel. Gerson. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Can he spark a counter here? Back into the middle. Now this tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha. It's a threat. And he shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper, succumbs to the pressure. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's played forward. Gabriel, Gerson, Vinicius Junior, Rafinha, João Pedro, and he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come to nothing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Rafinha. Could move up a gear here. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rafinha. Marquinhos. He is through. And a chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alexandro. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Do have a chance to counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. And that real chance! Alexandro forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, nice touch. Crossed into the box. Clears it away. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Cleared without complication. Shot a goal! Aim forwards. João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. He's on it, can he get away? And they can counter here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. Out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball that. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Gabriel, gently done. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Gerson. Lovely feet. Alexandro. Now here's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Played out to the right. And here's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Thinks one through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a clever-looking ball. A chance to play it in. Alexandro opts to... He's having a shot! Gets good distance on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Gerson. Rafinha. Alexandro. Alexandro charging forward down that flank. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. In it comes. Danger averted for now. Alexandro. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's tidy. Delivered with swing. Gabriel attempts a clearance. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the ball's come loose here. There are a few waiting for it. That's very neat. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target. And it's hoisted clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bruno Guimaraes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Always onto this. Alexandro. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Aimed in towards the centre. They've played it short. Out towards the flank. Gabriel can get it clear. Shapes to shoot! No, not quite.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Vinicius Junior, Gabriel, Marquinhos, aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. 15 minutes till half-time. Over to the left, cross goes in there, corner then. Gabriel getting this one clear. He's well positioned here. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out to the right. Oh, good spread. That has been knocked clear. Out to the right. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, played out towards the right. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And they've got rid. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Brazil can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Rafinha. Played out to the right. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's really well cleared. Showing good feet. chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Gerson, and he's gone backward here. Rafinha. Great chance! Just swings wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, good spread. And it's Alexandro. Gerson. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha, and here's Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Might be dangerous. There's the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That looks a good cross. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He can run onto that. And that was very necessary. Oh, they could break here. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Hit into the middle. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been clubbed away. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat. Marquinhos can get it clear. Can he deliver? Crossing. Marquinhos clears it away. Out to the left it goes. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. He's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. He's through here. That's the keeper's ball. Tries a measured ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries to get it clear. Back in once more. That'll be the final action of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
That gets things going for the second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. Gerson knocks it out wide. Alexandro. Oh, it's played into the area. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Calmly anticipates. Gerson. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. And he's onside, and the shot! So, what can they make of this? Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Gabriel moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's through, now is he in? And it's played in here. That has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, just skips past his man. Out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Alexandro. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Gabriel, who's got the wrecked here. Gerson. And he cuts out the supply. Played back to the goalkeeper. Towards the other side. He can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Played back in. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Aim forwards. Played out wide. Oh, it's come loose. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. Gerson. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Gerson. Spread out to the left. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Alexandro. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Alexandro played back in. And that has been cleared. Gerson knocks it out wide. Gerson. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. Nice control. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gerson. Goes for the shot! Can he latch on to this? And the flag has stayed down. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexandro is onto it in a flash. Now the ball in. They get a throw in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel shifted upfield. Gerson. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's been played through. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rafinha played out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Decent chance! No mistake! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Picks it up out wide. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Over to the left. Neatly clipped into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Turns and goes back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Gerson. Rafinha. Done delicately. Clears it away. Out for a throw. And it's Alexandro. That's good play. Rafinha spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Produces a cross. Oh, what a climb! Bruno Guimaraes goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafinha. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Could be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior chooses to go back, and the shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly away. Vinicius Junior, and it's Alexandro. Chance here to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Marquinhos makes the interception. And it's played forward. Alexandro. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha wins the duel this time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafinha. Gerson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's trying the shot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He is going into that little black book. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it out wide. Driving on, a real charge here. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's João Pedro. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Driven forward. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Proves too strong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bruno Guimaraes, out to the left it goes. And it's Alexandro. Now it's João Pedro. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come loose. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cleared away. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Well read, nice interception. Now this could be a chance. It's run loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafinha. Gerson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a shot at goal! Should have equalised. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And it's lofted through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Across it goes. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rafinha, great chance! And the lead stays intact, just. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now who's going to be first to this? That has been knocked clear. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. João Pedro. Very nicely done. And it's hoisted clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's played forward. Ball goes in, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
And reclaimed it in a trice. This has gone, that's a foul. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Defending of the desperate variety.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Lobbed in behind. Bruno Guimaraes.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Brazil cannot afford for this to... Rafinha! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets it away. Rafinha. Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 2 minutes to be added on. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes played out to the left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish?
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little...
So that's it. It is all over. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.